updated my equipment. So here's my game. I can show you periodically my Pokemon. I think is Scarlet in here. Yeah, Scarlet's in here. Let me see. This is the one I got the shiny. I'm trying to think. The box. This is the one with the shiny Skittle. On one of these, I call it a shiny. This might not be the one. No, wait, Darkseid. Yeah, because I remember catching you. He's in here somewhere. But I have multiple accounts though, so yeah, that's probably why I don't know which one I'm looking for. Looking for Skittle. Kinda want to show you this guys. Yes, look at that. This may not be the account. Oh well, we'll just play this one. You know, maybe we'll see a shiny today. I'll put Siege up first. Wait, where's my starter? I don't remember which one I got. Come on, Croco. Kosia. Cassia. Periodic shit. Yeah, but I did kind of. One of these, I did catch a shiny Skittle. And it's really nice looking. I didn't know it looked like that. So I'm thinking, West or stuff. I think I just beat Iona. Also, I have the steel Pokemon, that steel worm thing. It's one of my. I'm starting to like these new designs. The giant crab thing. I don't know what that's called. I think it's called like. I don't know what it's called, but the giant crab thing and then the giant worm are so cool looking. The Pokemon designs are definitely on point in this generation. Like I do find them kind of alluring. Miraidon. Let's see if I got the surf ability. I always test my abilities because sometimes I forget when I have an ability. And the only way to know if you have the ability is to test it, you know? Because, do I have the super jump? Well, I guess if I beat the worm, I have the super jump. Oh, what is that? That's not it, that's another thing. Nothing I need. Be surprised if I find something I don't have. I always catch a array of Pokemon, whether I need them or not. Sometimes I catch way too many, and that's the problem. I have a habit of catching too many Pokemon. Okay, I haven't battled you. I'll battle you later. Sometimes I skip the trainers on purpose just to get them in later battles. Because usually the trainers are relatively easy in this game, so it's like skipping them is okay. Sometimes they can pose a challenge. Sometimes. Pokemon Center. I remember Pokemon fully healed. Yeah, they're fully healed. I just came from Pokemon Center, so I'll buy some Pokeballs. Alright. I got 45,071 Poké Dollars. 20,739,000 LP. But 10 Pokeballs. I have 23 Pokeballs when I'm having 33 Pokeballs. I always recommend having at least 60 Pokeballs on deck, when you're gonna go catch something, because you never know when, like, you know, you never know when something will pop up that you need. And I always recommend having like at least 60 Pokeballs. I usually have 30 because I wouldn't say I'm a skill trainer, but I definitely know how to catch Pokemon. What is that? Oh, it's Magikarp. Let's definitely catch that. It's a wild Magikarp. It's only 18, so it's not gonna be that strong, but it definitely poses a threat. I guess it really wouldn't, but like, you know, I'm trying to make a joke, you know. My little 18 Magikarp doesn't really pose a threat. I was gonna think about using Starvin. I named that giant crab Starvin because it's basically starving. The way he ate that mystical herb, he must be starving. You know what I'm saying? Let me think. I bet if I go for, I know Metal Claw would KO it. So my best bet, see, anything I have, possibly, I could go back to what I just had. Hey, it only has tackle, and I don't think it can do a lot of damage. Let's use Relic. Relic is that spider Pokemon, the tarantula Pokemon. No, Ranknick. We'll go for tackle. Shit. So his tackles won't be that effective on me, even though they can be severe. Oh wow. I bet if I lowered the speed, that would help. Really, it's just about not like getting KO'd. I noticed it's funny because it's a little 18. This Pokemon is a little 10. So it's doing a significant amount of damage, and it's like it's a Magikarp. But that's interesting. How I can make even seemingly the weakest Pokemon look strong. Okay, I guarantee I could probably catch this on my first try, so I'm gonna try to catch this. Oh, here we go, Schematic Brain. See if I'll catch it. Oop, caught it. Yep. That's gonna be a beautiful Gyarados. I love Gyarados. It's one of my favorite Pokemon. One of my favorites. I'd say my favorite is Articuno. Always been for Articuno. Second to Mewtwo. You know. And then I've had other ones of like Alakazam and stuff, you know. Alakazam's a classic. Ooh, just learning Assurance? How you call that move? Put it over tackle. Radnick. Oh, I named it Radnick. Racknick. Okay, I get it. I get what I was going for there. Racknick. Like it's like Racknick, but with a K. My name is Spencer. Maybe you're female. Speech. Kind of like. Yeah, I like that. Speech. Species. Species would be with an H, wouldn't it? Speech. Let's put it over Siege, so we have now a water type. And it's 2 levels from evolving into basically okay, let's try to super jump up here. Ooh, oh, look out for that Cyclozar. I always hate running into those things. I like Cyclozar. I like it's. Oh, are you shiny? There's no way. Nope, it's not shiny. I was just imagining it. Oh, I realized it's my fish versus a bird. I thought it was a shiny for a second. You know what? You're electric type, so I'm gonna use Did you know, I didn't know this at first, but did you know grass resists electric? Or at least I learned that after battling Watson in Gen 3, I think it was. I learned that Watson, the electric resist, uh, uh, or like grass resists electric, and it's like really kind of cool. It's not necessarily strong against it, but it definitely can resist like the effects of it. And it's the best. Now I just realized too, though, it's also a flying type. But like, okay, we'll see where it goes. He's distracted though. So my first thing to do is always grass Pokemon. I've become an expert in grass type Pokemon. Really, I have. So the first thing I like to do is use Leech Seed. I'm gonna end the video there. I'll catch this Pokemon and then I'll end the video. So I'm using Leech Seed. He goes for Spark. Not a very smart move. We go for Leech Seed, and I think, okay, we need like a move that's not so damaging. I wish I had like, I should give this thing Tackle. I like giving it like weak moves to go for catches on my new Pokemon. Okay, there's no reason we can't catch this. I wonder if we can. Okay, I'm gonna give it a few more minutes, and I'm gonna try to go for the catch. He's obviously gonna paralyze me. See, one thing I learned about Leech Seed is a devastating move for a grass type to have. Especially if you give it items like leftovers, which I learned or any like healing item, anything that lets the Pokemon heal itself, okay, this should do it. He's gonna go for a Roar. Well, that did a significant amount of damage. Go for it. The heal. I don't know what I was saying right there. I forgot what I was gonna say, but I'm gonna use a Dust Ball. I want to save that Dust Ball. I realize that could come in handy, so I'm gonna try a Premier. I used to call the Premier Balls Primer Balls, and yeah, go for a Premier Ball. I don't know. Sometimes when I get a sound in my head, I would say it out, and that's how it sounded in my head, But it's like, I guess like I just had like a way of pronouncing stuff different, This is the way it was. The Meryl right next to me. Walter Trill. Their brains aren't more different than mine because they think of names that I would come up with, for Pokemon names, I like Reese. I guess you would say, would Reese have, let me think how you spell Reese. I know Reese's, but I'm thinking Reese. Would it be, yeah, I guess it would be the same way. Just without the S, I guess. Maybe Reese. I caught a Waltron named it Reese. I caught a Magikarp named it Spicer. Spish. No, I named it Spish. I have a terrible memory. That's the problem with me. I have like a really terrible memory. It's selective memory, and that's why I can't remember a lot of things. And that's a run-on gag for me. People like to make fun of that quite often. In fact, people don't really hold their punches when they talk to me. They just say whatever comes to mind, But I'm okay with that. If you're gonna be a joke, at least be a joke. I wanna end the video there. That's my adventure. I caught me a Waltron, and I caught a Magikarp. I can catch other things too. I'm actually really good at finding like stuff. It's usually those in-game trades, or the trades to other people that usually help me out with like a lot of things. But like, here nor there, And I went into the video there.